Josh, you look a little different.
Yeah?
Did you cut your hair?
I trimmed it slightly. Maybe you're seeing that.
I can see that. What are you
I didn't want to do anything dramatic, like unexpected, that the world would, think anything of. So.
Right. You wouldn't want too many people talking about
Why?
it.
Exactly. Well, I just want to focus more on the movie, and I wouldn't want to do something so dramatic that it would take away from that.
I'm tired of talking about the movie.
But Josh, what are you going to do? You're filming a movie right now where you have longer hair, so.
Yeah. They told me I can't cut it right now because they want to do something with it when we start our movie. I don't know. I never put much thought into it. I'm going to wear a wig. I don't know what I'm going to do.
Yeah.
Well, I don't put a whole lot of thought into to all that.
I think he was trying to ask you my questions through you.
Definitely not. I don't care.
Definitely
We started
not.
there
look
and then
nice,
I lost it.
I know that you guys were both huge fans of these books. When you were reading Catching Fire, what's the one part or one scene where you go, I can't wait to see how we're going to turn this into a scene in a movie?
For me, the fog, because I didn't know how they were going to do it. I didn't know it was going to be like a practical mixed with like a digital effect kind of type thing. So I was really interested to see how we end up doing that and how also the layout of the arena was going to be actually physically done. Because like in the book, you can imagine this clock thing and like you can do a lot of things in your mind in the book, but then once you have to do it in real life and actually show it to the people, it's kind of like more complicated. So I was curious to see how that turned out.
How many times in a week does Jennifer bring her Oscar to set?
When she first got back from winning it, it was every day. After a while, like she saw that it was wearing off and people were getting a little annoyed, so she stopped.
So I brought two. I brought my Golden Globe too.
Exactly, yeah. She had a little harness made, so you could walk around.
I was like, oh, are you tired of this? What about this?
How about this one?
What are we rocking out to?
Just a little TLC Pandora.
Oh, very nice. Oh, I can't play the whole interview.
I love your socks, by the way.
Oh,
I know,
thank
they're
you.
so nice.
Okay, I'll sit back.
Secret Superman, come on.
No one can see them on camera, so it's
You can lift
completely
them
a
up.
secret. Did that work?
Yeah, it's good.
Superman socks.
You gotta get some of those. What socks are you wearing?
Just generic black.
Pretty boring socks. Sam, I'm always fascinated when British actors are able to do the American accent so well.
Yeah.
Did you talk in American accent? No, you didn't think so?
No. No. I mean,
Did you do it off camera too?
No. I think my honest, honest answer to that is, I was kind of more focused on the physical life of Finnick, and I think I wish now, looking back at it, I spent a bit more time, like, finding out the voice.
He's actually being very humble right now.
Clearly.
He did work very hard, and his accent is incredible.
It's difficult. It's difficult. I'll leave it there.
Yeah.
I'm always fascinated with the way that movies are made, and Jenna, for you, there's the elevator scene where, of course, there's the illusion that you're naked. On set, how naked do you have to be for a scene like that?
You gotta get pretty naked. I mean, it's like I'm wearing a skin-tight jumpsuit that I'm taking off in less than 4 seconds, so there's not much, to really hide beneath. The best part of that was that we were actually shooting in a real hotel, and so we were in this elevator all day, just shooting blah, 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 and I was just like constantly getting naked and then leaving on this floor and then getting back out, and so I had to kind of like hang out at whatever floor the elevator like stopped at,
Not
kind of like
wearing anything.
halfway naked, just like, there was people walking by, and like at one point I was like, asking the ADs, I'm like, can I have like someone standing by with a robe up here? Because it's like a little bit awkward, I'm like, I'm not really sure that this is, Jenna's okay with it. Joanna's 100% okay, but I was a little like, oh, I think can I have a little something?
Hey, Chris.
Doing great.
Got a brother called Chris.
That's right. He has a movie coming out this weekend.
He's got a movie coming out. Yeah.
Where he plays a very dangerous man.
God of Thunder.
Some of that as well. Yeah.
Chris, if you could sleep for me.
Yeah, Chris Van Vliet, CBS Cleveland.
And you do have the same last name now that I think about it.
Yeah, they're brothers. Can you believe that?
I honestly never put that together.
Congrats to both of you guys on the film.
Congrats to both the brothers.
Yeah,
man.
no, congrats.
Jesus Christ.
Liam and Chris.
Just got that name.
Cheers to them.
We never talked about it.
Never.
Oh my God.
Never even occurred to me.
They kind of look similar. You see that?
Oh, that's
Yeah, I mean,
awesome.
now that he mentions it, I totally get it. I totally get
Never
it.
cease to surprise me. You.
Hold on.
Hey, man, I mean,
Chris Hemsworth and Liam Hemsworth
you
are
know, they
brothers?
got the same
Liam's
last
Hemsworth.
name. Of course, I should have thought of it.
Yeah. What do you got in there?
It's just Scotch, dude.
Oh, okay.
Scotch with a tea bag in it as
Yeah,
well.
look, this is just to make people think tea.
That's what they would think.
Yeah.
The fact that it's not a clear glass, though.
Yeah.
Very smart.
That's what tipped you off.
That's the
You're like,
experience.
you look past this thing and said, this is not just tea.
There's a scene near the start of the movie where Peeta turns to Katniss and says, I don't know much about you other than you're stubborn, you're good with a bow. If you guys were to look at each other right now, what would be your description of the other person using that same type of formula?
But we
Pretty accurate.
can't. We know each other too well.
Yeah, it's true.
I don't know anything about you other than you're devastatingly handsome and super charming.
I don't think about you except that you just cut your hair. That's all I can think about, Jennifer. Nothing else in my mind is blank. That's it.
You guys both know, obviously, how dedicated the fans are of the Hunger Games books and the movies. For you guys growing up, what was the thing that you were crazy passionate about that you'd be lined up for hours to see?
Harry Potter.
Harry Potter.
Yeah, I read those books when I was, I think, 11. When I did not get my letter from Hogwarts, it was devastating.
Oh.
And I read all of the books twice. So definitely Harry Potter.
Josh?
I think I didn't have a thing I was like crazy about. I would say like UK basketball probably was my thing. I was always diehard Blue fan. We'd go to the games. We'd scream at the TV. So I think that was at the closest. NSYNC was up there too, I guess. Okay, it's insane. What am I supposed to say? Yes.
You were all about Joey, weren't you?
Yeah,
Joey
Joey was the
Fatone.
one.
He was
man.
a Joey lover.
Yeah.
I loved Flashdance. That was one of the ones for me, for sure.
I still like Flashdance.
Yeah,
Jennifer
who doesn't
Beals.
like Flashdance? Still looks good. And that soundtrack was out of control. I mean, I had to have. I knew every word to every song inappropriately.
Of
'Cause I was
course.
too young to know all those words. So it was the first R-rated movie my mom let me see in a theater.
What was it for you, Lenny?
Star Wars was a big one.
Sure.
Star Wars, Grease.
Yo, Grease,
That was
sure.
Jimi Hendrix, Led Zeppelin, Kiss.
16 Candles
You know.
for me.
Keep going.
All the, lining up for at Tower Records, when the new albums came out.
Movies.
For me, it was football or soccer.
really?
Yeah, I mean, I was like very passionate about going into that world, the sporting world, and thank God for a broken ankle, because if not, I wouldn't be sitting here. But it's
I've
very
never heard
different.
someone say thank God for a broken ankle.
Yeah, no, but it literally was a wake-up call. I think the realization suddenly dawned on me, like, would I ever really be a professional soccer player? And yeah, here I am.
But
a
now
few
you can
years
play
later.
one on TV.
Exactly. Well, no, I have. I've
Oh,
done
you
that.
have?
I've
Oh,
been
great.
there, done that.
Okay,
And the
sorry.
next childhood
I'm
dream.
sorry.
Well, Jenny,
Yeah.
you say movies. Was there one particular movie that you'd line up, or, hours before, or look forward
I
to
guess
for months?
it's only really about like whatever generation's film it was, and for me, I think the first like blockbuster of my generation was Jurassic Park. I mean, I just feel like
Sure.
I was like maybe 9 when it came out. It was the first time THX, the sound system was coming out. It was just like they were redoing theaters. I remember my theater would let everyone in. Like it would be completely oversold. I remember the first time I saw Jurassic Park, I was sitting in the aisles because like there was all these kids in the aisles because they oversold. And it felt like this like event, it just like,
Yeah.
I'd never been to anything like that in my life. And then I remember when the second one came out, I was like, me and my friends were like, oh my God, we're all getting tickets. We planned our night around it. And it was just the first time I'd ever really done anything like that.
Fangirling over dinosaurs.
Super fangirling.
So cool.